12 most scariest weather events caught on video. Storms have so much power that they can change thousands of lives in just a few minutes, and you cannot even understand what just happened. Want to witness some awe-inspiring engines of nature? Well, hold your breath and keep an eye until the end. Have you ever seen such a big tornado that swept everything away in a matter of seconds? It's possible that you're thinking it's a scene from a movie, but what you're actually seeing is a real tornado rushing through an area. It looks so enormous that no matter how often the video producer moves the camera towards it, it still appears to be getting closer, while in fact, it is quite far away. The tornado was so huge that it could be seen from even 2 kilometers away. Most of the time, a natural disaster is worse in an area that is poor, has bad buildings, or has a lot of people living there. Isn't it horrifying? The lightning struck in a very little amount of time, and flames fell down from the sky like a cascade on everything. The people were driving when all of a sudden, a mind-boggling event took place, and they had no idea what was going to take place next. This is extremely scary, and additionally, many people would have been killed by the lightning. You also can see how the trees were burned in the blink of an eye. Everyone seemed to pause in the face of impending doom, and you can see the fear in people's eyes. This blows my mind to a whole new level. Everything just lit up with the flash of a single lightning bolt. The water fell in an upward direction with the same force as if it were falling down a waterfall in that direction. Think about the people and animals that would have been there at that time. It would have been extremely unsettling for everyone. Let us know about your experience if you've ever seen anything like this. As you can see in this video, when the mountain erupted, a huge cloud of rolling ash and dust came down the side of the mountain and covered the area in ash. At first, this sudden volcanic eruption left more than 250 hikers stranded. In such an extreme situation, one of them was able to take a video of the shocking sight of a huge gray cloud rushing toward them. The eruption started just before noon where the volcano was. In an instant, it turned the hikers' sunny day on the mountain into a mad dash to find a place to hide from the ash and small rocks that were coming down the rough surface of the mountain. When you look at photos of the scene before and after, you can see that the landscape, which used to have green plants and brown dirt, looks like it has been hit by snow. The clip shows a warship in which the crew was on patrol to catch toothfish poachers who were fishing illegally when a huge monster wave came out of nowhere and caught them off guard. The big wave crashed right into the ship's windows. Even the crew seemed to be amazed. Some oceans are known for their rough weather with maximum depth. This is because the winds that blow around the globe in these latitudes cause strong winds and big waves. It is the ocean with the coldest water and the most wind. The photographer seems to be taking time-lapse photos of a storm when he caught a wet microburst, an amazing weather event. Microbursts don't affect more than a 2.5-mile wide area. In the middle of a thunderstorm, they happen when a cool, heavy column of air sinks quickly. When the air hits the ground, it spreads out with a lot of force and often makes winds of more than 150 miles per hour. A wet microburst also brings crashing rain, which is often called a rain bomb. Thunderstorms happen often and quickly, but getting such a clear picture of a microburst is really a big deal. A tornado in the middle of a game. Isn't this a thrilling experience? The gamers just put a halt to their games in order to take in the breathtaking image of the tornado. The video clearly shows that the speed of the tornado is really high and it's traveling at an extremely rapid pace. Thankfully, there are trees that are preventing some of the dust. Because the surface of the land is important, but it's not a big deal. If more trees were planted, the air above the canopy would be a little warmer and a little wetter. The huge flood waves that were coming towards them were really scary. You may get a sense of how rapid and violent the flow would be by seeing how the trees are shaking when it passes through. The water flow was so powerful that it was able to carry away anything in its path, including massive trees, automobiles, and even houses that were on the edge of collapsing. As the water level rose, it looked like it would destroy everything in its way. Well, everyone got to safety, which is a good thing. Floodwaters are a stark reminder of how powerful nature can be when it wants to be, which is already too scary. It's a sad reminder that no one's safe from the forces of nature and that we should always be ready for the worst. Winds can reach speeds of more than 100 miles per hour during hurricanes and tornadoes and other severe weather events, but can damage homes and property and send things flying or break glass, which could hurt someone. Warnings about storms, tornadoes, and hurricanes should be taken very seriously because they mean that bad weather has been seen and is coming. When there are strong winds, you should not stay in a manufactured home. High winds can easily blow them over, and flying objects can damage their light frames and skins. If you live in an area where there are often strong winds, you may want to build a safe room, which is a place in your house that has been strengthened to protect you from broken glass and flying objects. Did you see how powerful the tornado is? Even trees with such deeply ingrained roots can be uprooted and blown away by a tornado. Well, indeed, the fact that Mother Nature can show this can be rather terrifying. Nothing is left where it was before, and everything is turned upside down and rattled to its very core. Do you have any idea what it would be like for the people who were actually there when it happened? Overall, the view is just dangerous. The small, historic fishing town was hit by a tornado, which blew the roofs off of several houses and knocked down trees onto cars. The speed of the wind during a storm that went through the country was about 75 kilometers per hour. Social media showed videos of debris flying through the air. People stopped their cars or left their tables at restaurants to watch other pictures of the tornado spiraling down toward the ground. Several streets show that the whirlwind did a lot of damage. House windows also broke, and trees fell down. Local officials said that the tornado damaged about 20 rental homes, and the city will provide shelter for the people who live there. This is just insane. It looks like Mother Nature is showing us some kind of tantrum. A very scary one, don't you think? Tornadoes and severe thunderstorms ripped through the area. Security cameras caught the whole thing, showing how the tornado destroyed the community center. The video shows the tornado throwing the roof, debris flying through the air, and strong winds whipping the flags. Everything was ruined, and damage was done everywhere. Damaging winds, tornadoes, heavy rain, and flash flooding are all things that could cause a disaster right away, including a lot of property damage, injuries, and even death. That is all for the video today. We hope you enjoyed this journey with us and learned something new along the way. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting videos just like this one. You'll be notified if you press that bell icon every time we have a new upload for you. Thanks for spending time with us, and we'll do it again soon. Thanks for watching.